We've got our hands on a brand new iPhone 5. Our first impressions and the top 3 optimized apps today on AppJudgment. This episode of AppJudgment is brought to you by Carbonite. Welcome to AppJudgment, your source for mobile app news and reviews. I'm Jackie Talbot.
I'm Graham Hancock.
And hey,
what's this?
Guess what we got? Or Graham, I didn't get one.
So this morning, my iPhone 5 arrived around 10:30. It was probably one of the first FedEx deliveries, and we did a quick unboxing video this morning with our first kind of impressions, like taking it out of the box.
So how did it feel when you were first opening it up?
You know, everyone's talking about how the first thing you're going to notice is how light the iPhone 5 is.
It's so
and
light.
That is totally true. This thing is a lot lighter than my 4S, and when you hold them together, you're just like, oh, it feels like
measurement-wise, it may just be, you know, small differences, but it really does feel different. Like,
so they got rid of the back glass that way, and that took a lot of the weight off. So
definitely.
I think that's what's helping it there. Another thing, very thin. I think in pictures, you're not quite getting the idea. When you see a picture of the iPhone 5, you're like, it just looks like the iPhone 4. What's going on?
Yeah,
but when you actually see it, it's like, okay, that's a lot thinner than I was expecting.
It feels great. It's nice and lightweight and thin. Yeah.
The other thing is the Lightning connector is a lot smaller than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah,
I mean, another thing,
tiny.
In pictures, you just can't judge the size of that.
It's even smaller than the power button.
Right. And another thing, just the build quality overall, I'm super impressed. Everything, the fit and finish of everything is great. It just feels like a really solid device. I'm really happy with it. The screen is amazing. It looks a lot better than the 4S. I don't even know why, how I can even say that.
Right.
The 4S screen is really good.
It is, yeah. And there's just a little bit more real estate, but it does make a difference.
Right. The larger screen makes a big difference in a lot of different apps, especially Mail, Twitter, your social networking apps like Path. So I am really enjoying it. I've only had a few hours with the phone.
It's just been a little bit. I think you're the only one here with one so far, right?
I thought more of us would have one today, but
we're all super jealous, actually. We didn't get
I've
jump
been
on right
handing
away.
it off. I think more people have been like using this phone than I have today.
It's like show and tell day.
It is really nice, and we have a lot more to talk about, especially how some of these apps run. Now, the phone is 2 times faster than a 4S, and it shows. And we have some apps and some little demos that we're going to show you guys after our sponsor break, and we'll talk more about that.
Carbonite Online Backup is automatic cloud backup for the computer files at your home, office, or small business. Just set it up once and Carbonite will protect your computer files so that you can stay focused on running your business. No hardware required. With Carbonite, getting lost files back is easy. Your employees can even access their backed up files on their smartphone or iPad with the free Carbonite app. Carbonite is the better backup plan for your home office or small business. Start your free trial at Carbonite.com with the offer code AppJudgment today, and you'll get 2 bonus months if you decide to buy. That's Carbonite.com/AppJudgment. So obviously one of the major differences is the larger screen, which means that some apps, well, all apps are going to have to be optimized for the iPhone 5 to take advantage of all of that.
Right.
So let's talk about some of the ones that are doing it good.
Yeah, so iOS 6 was pushed out earlier this week, and a lot of apps have been brought up to compatibility with iOS 6.
Right.
And in that update, sort of also put out compatibility with the iPhone 5.
Right.
Apparently, it's not a very hard change for developers to make. They just go in and change a few lines of code. But some of the apps that have already been optimized and are taking full use of the screen are Facebook, and that's a big one. Everyone's really wanting to check out Facebook, see how it runs on the new iPhone.
Right.
And I will say it is very nice on the iPhone 5.
It's so fast.
Yeah, it's very, very quick on the iPhone 5. My little demo was I loaded up my friend's news feed and I just started scrolling as fast as I could.
Yeah, you were like, check it out.
And everything loads in. There's no
insane.
blank pictures or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's very impressive. It's using up the whole screen. I feel like I'm seeing more of my friends' pictures and updates and things like that. So Facebook is a great optimized app to use on the first day that you have your iPhone 5. The next one is another app that we were hoping would be updated on day 1, and that's Path. And Path is a very well-designed app. It has lots of custom graphics and custom Chrome around all of its stuff. And again, it's making such a good use of the larger screen. I'm seeing full-size pictures from my friends. It also is very fast and responsive, almost as, or I'd say the same speed as what Facebook was running earlier there.
Yeah, it seems to be, obviously, when you have a long feed of something going on, including different media like videos and pictures.
Things are loading in really fast on this phone. The last one is Tweetbot. I use Tweetbot quite a bit because I've kind of fallen out of love with Twitter's official Twitter app, client. Tweetbot was ready to go this morning, already updated and optimized for the larger screen. and it is, again, you can scroll as fast as you want to, and everything is already loaded in.
Yeah, you're showing going through the menus
screen.
from your like home feed to your @replies and stuff, and it's like it doesn't even look like anything's happening. That it's so fast.
It's almost like it was
instant.
locally stored on your phone, instead of going up and grabbing it off the internet.
Good experience.
So for apps that have not been optimized.
Yes, unfortunately, some of them have not caught on yet, which, I mean, it's only been out a day, but.
Well, they've had about a week, but there's also, there's probably some challenges for some developers, especially.
Obviously, depending on the content of the app.
Especially if there's a lot of custom graphics in an app. They're going to have to go through and retool all of that before they can put out an update that makes it compatible with the screen.
But there are some that were kind of strange to not have it yet, I think.
Right.
So
well,
which one's?
The one that stands out in my mind is Netflix.
Right.
Netflix, as of today, September 21st, has not been updated. We're expecting it to be updated very soon.
I'm sure it's going to be pretty quick.
The reason why it's so shocking that it's not out yet is because we want to take that 16:9 screen.
It's true widescreen, yeah.
For video, and we want and Netflix was going to be the app that I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what video looks like.
Yeah, that would be like test out the iPhone 5 and
but
the
I have
screen.
to wait until they update it. Until then, I'll be checking out some other stuff. Again, another video app that hasn't been optimized yet is YouTube. Google's brand new,
official new, not the old YouTube app that we're used to.
Google's brand new YouTube app that came out, I think just last week, has not yet been updated for the iPhone 5, but will be very soon, we're sure. Until then, you can go to youtube.com and view all the videos on the full screen that way. The final app that is not optimized that I was surprised by this morning is Spotify. But again,
so Spotify is super popular for music. I mean, that's something that a lot of people here use, and I don't know, it doesn't seem.
But again, it's going to be a simple, easy update for them to update that and make full use of the screen, so that the album artwork looks really good. But again, so it's just come out today. People are just now unboxing their phones. But yeah, it's going to take some time for all the apps to work as well on the iPhone 5. Till then, lots of great already optimized apps. There's a list on the App Store now. You can just kind of go through and start downloading stuff. But yeah. We have more apps to check out and see how they run on the iPhone 5. Hope you guys check out all of our iPhone 5 coverage here at AppJudgment.
Yeah. So if you've already gotten your iPhone 5, or if you're not going to, either way, let us know what you think. If you've had any good experiences or bad experiences with the apps, leave a comment. Be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube as well. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Facebook, Google+, on your iPhone, anywhere. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.